What do you think, Ronald? How's it looking?
Yeah, I think we have to go because it really starts working now, and
There's
we
cloud
don't,
is climbing
Yeah,
here.
they're
we
flying.
don't want to miss a minute.
Yeah.
You're right,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
What are we
looking
doing?
good.
Enough of
Let's
this
go.
filming thing. Let's go flying.
Hasta
Bye.
la vista.
Go, go, go.
So now I'm back up at base. One of the things when you get right up to base, if you, like I've just done, if you don't think about where you're going to go next, you're a little bit blinded at base. You get up and then it's kind of, oh, where am I going to go next? You just have to fly out the side of the cloud and then look around trying to work out where to go next. And you're looking for the next cumulus. So ahead of me I have a little cumulus forming, a new one. So there's that. What I also do is quickly look at the ground. So looking around at the ground, you can see where there are cloud shadows. So as well as looking at the clouds horizontally, you can look on the ground and see the cloud shadows and work out, taking into account the angle of the sun, and then try and work out where to go and get your next bit of lift. I've got to say, 26 years of flying, it's still wonderful. It's amazing. Can't see I'll ever get bored of it. I guess eventually I won't be able to do it anymore, so make the most of it while you can. It's just wonderful. We've got a group of friends. We've just taken off, climbing up, cruising about the sky, just having a great fun time. There's no race, no competition. It's just about enjoying the fun and the views and the experience. Oh, this is Carlo. It looks like a nice cloud over the landing field. I'm going to go and have a look at that. Sometimes when you're flying XC, there's a moment where you're getting up high, you're getting up to cloud base, but you look ahead and it's not looking so good. Or you've got some friends just behind you who are like gliding, who are trying to keep up, and you want to hang about and wait for them. So sometimes a good technique to practice when you've got nice friendly cumulus clouds is trying to get up to base and then stay there. And that means climbing up, leaving the lift and coming back again. Takes a little bit of practice. It can be a little bit bumpy because you're going in and out of the thermal, but it's quite a good skill to have. Obviously you're going to make sure that your sky looks clear and your airspace is all fine. Don't want to be hanging around right at cloud base with lots of other gliders or aircraft in the clouds. So yeah, here ahead I have a cumulus cloud that I'm gliding up to. It looks like it's working very well. Hopefully you can see that on this hazy, muggy day. And I'm just climbing up underneath it. It's working really well, so I'm just straight lining and going up. I don't want to actually go into the cloud. So what I do is as I get closer to cloud base, I make my way towards the edge of the cloud. So yeah, I'll try that again. So I flew through that bit of lift, turn around, I'm coming back to it, trying to get back into the lift. So I wait here till I'm going into the lift. There we go. So now I can just turn in the lift, keeping an eye on cloud base. Yeah, I'm getting a bit closer to cloud base, so what I do is I just pull out, until I feel myself dropping out of the climb. And I can see I'm near the edge of the cloud. As soon as I do that, then I can turn back round and go back in again. So here, coming back round, searching for that bit of lift again. This is quite an easy cloud because the lift isn't very strong and it's got quite smooth edges. So yeah, now I'm getting up to cloud. I can see when I look horizontally, I'm starting to lose a little bit of visibility. So now I just turn back around glide towards the clear sky ahead of me. And I keep gliding until I drop out of the cloud. Well, drop out of the climb, sorry. I'm not in the cloud, as you can see. Still see the ground perfectly fine. And then as I come back out, and I turn around and go back in again. And here I've got behind me Nancy and Lawrence. They're getting up nicely as well, catching me up now. So it's a nice technique to practice when you've got lots of space and a friendly cumulus and gentler climbs. Don't recommend doing it with a big cloud and strong climb, because you might find yourself going whoop up into the cloud and getting a bit freaked out. It's also a nice technique because usually there's lift underneath the clouds. So sometimes you can actually work your way around the edge of the cloud, which is quite fun. And I've got Nancy and Lawrence coming to join me over there. So there's a possibility of us getting lifted into the cloud together, so we don't want that. So all I do is just turn around and glide back out. So yeah, now we can push back out. So that's great. So that was a really nice, you can see how that worked. It meant that we could regroup and get back together, which is great. So just there, I've got Nancy just at my side, just over here. There I've got Lawrence. And looking ahead, we look ahead, you can see got a really nice cumulus out in the valley. Seems to be working out in the valley. So let's push out under these clouds and see if we can stay up.